Started this week on Monday. We've been here since Monday. We've had an array of activities, different cultures, different programs, different traditions. We've learned from one another. One way or another, we have learned something from the other person, and we appreciate that you have given us your time this week. That even alongside academics that are continuing, you have been able to grant us the opportunity to share in this wonderful program. Thank you so much for being with us. We appreciate you. We will finish together at this particular point, and then after that we will have the closing sessions after this closing ceremony in the evening today. And you know we have the Mr. and Miss Kisii University Beauty Pageantry finals today. Therefore, we have a lot going on today, and we welcome you all. We will finish with a style. We will finish in a big way, just as like we started. We will do amazing work. Karibuni sana wageni, karibuni sana our guest of honor, the Chief Officer Governance from Siaya County, for being with us today, for sparing time to join our students to appreciate what they are doing. We thank you and we appreciate you.
Good afternoon, sir. Arrived mounted by the Kisii University Flamingo Rover Scout and secured ambulance. Ready and requesting for inspection, sir. Thank you, sir.
Our scouts and St. John ambulance members will take this opportunity to accord our guest of honor the honors from Kisii University. We appreciate him being here. This is to make sure that everything in Kisii University is okay, and we appreciate him joining us. Guard of honor is a tradition in the disciplined forces. And we have ours here from Scouts and St. John Ambulance, who are normally here and help us do many things. This is an honor that we appreciate our guests for being here today, and we say thank you for joining us. As we take back to Siaya, we will know that we have students who are disciplined the university, take their time besides academics to grow themselves in different areas. And this is just one segment. We have many students in many ways, as you have seen this week in the huge display of talent, tradition, skills. And our students are more than our students
Do way more than what just brought them in academia. They learn. After learning, they practice. After practicing, they perfect. After perfecting, they deliver. and we appreciate each and every one of them. We thank the guest of honor today for accepting the honor of investing the guard of honor. Thank you, our guest of honor. We appreciate the honor that you granted us in this process. May I at this point request all of us to stand for the national anthem. Only the national anthem, and then we will be able to sit and start our program. Parade Commander, kindly lead us. Parade Commander, you can release the parade. Our congregation, you can resume your seat for a moment before we stand for a word of prayer as the parade exits. As the scouts and the band are leaving, we kindly ask those county groups, please proceed to the pavilion. As the scouts and band are
Kindly.
Thank you so much, the South St. John's ambulance. And now next on the stage, we have the St. John's skit for emergency. Please prepare St. John's. You're next on stage. Thank you, the man, and thank you, St. John's South and Flamingo South. Thank you so much. Yes, sir. Next on stage is the St. John ambulance demonstrating an emergency kit. They are the next on stage. St. John's, the floor is yours. It's an open club, but you have to learn. You can join them if you want. Emergency rescue is a challenge in our part of the world, and this is one of the clubs that teaches you to be an emergency rescuer wherever you are, in whichever part of the continent. It's an international team of paramedics. They train for emergency rescues, even normal accidents at home like choking. If you've gone out like students, you like going swimming and one of you is trying to swim and they start drowning, you can save a life. It's good to be part of St. John's. I think they are ready. Over to you.
That is an accident scene. The St. John ambulance have been summoned into the accident scene. They have to divide themselves into groups, and in this case they will have to identify the most casualty among the groups. You can see one casualty
has a broken limb with a penetrating object. There is another one who has been hurt at the head, and there's another one also hurt on the head and then the leg. In this case, they have to use their protective gear so that they are able to protect themselves against any cross-infection. Therefore, they have to put on the gloves, then identify the injuries as they see. You can see the three casualties are conscious, hence they are able to explain what really happened during the accident. They are preparing their aid so that they are able to manage the injuries. You can see one has a head injury, they are stopping the bleeding. The other one has a leg injury, then they are stopping the bleeding at the same time. The other one is hurt at the hand, the arm. Therefore, the first thing they need to do is to control the bleeding. And then in this case, when there's bleeding, especially in the head, they use what we call direct pressure on the part that is bleeding. The other one is tying a head bandage.
Hello, my name is Mona Pasaida from Kisii University St. John Ambulance. At the pavilion ground, we made 3 casualties, 2 females and a male. All of them are age 20. We have 1 casualty with an open leg fracture, 1 with an head injury, and another one with an open arm fracture. We have a team of 6 first aiders who are handling the condition, and we need a fully equipped ambulance. Kindly confirm my message. Is my message clear?
Clear.
How long should we wait for the ambulance?
Anytime we'll be there.
Pardon?
A minute time.
When you arrive, my number is 0789 Thank you.
The most important thing is that once you have your casualties, you have to summon help. In this case, the help comes from the ambulance. In this case, you have to tell them who you are, where you are, what happened, and what equipment that you need. The ambulance services have already arrived to evacuate the casualties from the scene. The one is they're using a stretcher because the casualty has a broken limb. The other one has a head injury, and once there's a head injury, normally you suspect a back injury. The other one does not need a stretcher because it's a lower arm, hence it's only need to be the casualty to be tied with an arm sling. And then because of the bleeding, they need to be covered by a thermal blanket. The one, what you are seeing them covering is called a thermal blanket to keep them warm because of the bleeding that has occurred, and then to avoid a worse condition we call shock. Then after covering them, they need to prepare to evacuate the casualty from the scene. The ones who have been on a stretcher, they have been covered with a thermal blanket, then now they need to be evacuated from the scene. There's an order of evacuating your patient from the scene. They've already carried one. When you're evacuating your casualty from the scene, the legs or the feet go first, but when it reaches the ambulance, the head goes first. Then the other one's also evacuating the casualty from the scene to the ambulance or to the nearest facility. The other one has only been supported. The other thing that they need to do is that they need to clear the place so that, that's what we call the aftermath. They've already cleared the scene so that they don't cause any further accident. And that is the evacuation. Thank you.
Makofi kwao. In Kisii University, we continue a culture of safety, health, and wellness. And that is why those are some of the things that we celebrate this year. And we appreciate our St. John Ambulance for always taking the lead in supporting us with our emergencies. Next on stage is a group that is going to perform a wonderful, I won't say what, in Kiswahili. Tafadhali karibieni, take the stage. Let us see what you have. We are waiting to be amazed, to be surprised, and to be hiyo ingine pia. So Kiswahili group, please take the stage. You are up next. Karibuni sana. Tuwapigie makofi ndio wakuje haraka. DJ wakaribishe tafadhali. Asante sana. Where are they? Wakichelewa, we shall skip them because we are very short of time. I am assuming it is those ones coming. I think they've taken the scenic route here. So karibuni sana. DJ Kachonjo wakiendelea kukuja.
Assalamu alaikum. Okay, kwa jina ni Jacob Muira.
Jina ni Joseph Okoth.
Vincent Ochieng almaarufu Marjan Babu.
Ruth Nyaboke.
Mbeleni ni wanachama wa Kiswahili katika chuo kikuu cha Kisii University, na tupo tayari kuwaletea uandishi fupi. Keti kitako, sikiza na umakinike. Karibuni.
Kitushi. Kisa cha mwana kupona binti Mshamu. Mwana kupona alizaliwa katika dunia uwanja wa fujo. Na siku zote aliamini dunia ni mti mkavu, kiumbe si ulemele. Wazazi wake waliishi kwenye nchi iliyotawaliwa na mfalme Juha. Wengi wa watawala wa enzi hizo walijitahidi kuvalia kaptula la maski kama kitambulisho cha tabaka lao. Ajabu ya nchi hii, kila kuchao wachochole walioishi Madongo Poromoka walilia kilio cha haki. Si watoto wa mama ntilie, si wasakatonge, si Rosa Mistika, si Mzingile wala Nagona. Juhudi zao zilikuwa za kupanda upepo na kuvuna tufani, wakisubiri mshale wa Mungu kuangamiza makuadi wa soko huria na mayai waziri wa maradhi. Akiwa katika njia panda, alikutana na Shaban Robert, ambaye pia alilalama kuwa katika maisha yake na baada ya miaka 50 amefikiria hadi kufikirika na amesadiki hadi kusadikika, hasa juu ya chuano la msako wa hayawani. Hata baada ya kusoma masomo yenye adili, ameamini kuwa ulimwenguni hamna mapenzi bora ila kimbunga kinachosababishwa na pepo ya mabwege na tendehogo lililoibua michirizi ya machozi ya mwanamke kwa kuhangaika kubeba nguzo ya mama na kisiki kikavu katika kudai usawa wa kijinsia.
Katika kudai usawa wa kijinsia, hakusita kumshauri mwana kupona kwa siku zote asitie shaka, asikate tamaa, kwani siku moja atapata nyota ya rehema ambayo itakuwa tunu na zawadi kutoka kuzimu. Alimkumbusha enzi za kina Muyaka, Fumo Liongo na Kinjeketile, ambao wanawali waliweza kuimba nyimbo kama nitaolewa nikipenda, nataka iwe siri, usilie mpenzi wangu. Na kadri siku zilivyopita, waliapa kuwa asilani hawatatazama mbele, kwani uchakachuzi wa mafuta umeshambulisha usaliti mjini. Naye Kuli aliyeishi kwenye kasri ya Mwinyi Fuad, ambamo mfunguni mwa kitanda cha mwana wa nyungi hulewa, amekili kuwa uwepo wa mashetani wengi mithri ya mchanga baharini. Amebashiri kuwa katika safari ya mwana kupona, usiku utakapokwisha ataona picha ya mashetani msalabani, na itakuwa dira ya kumwongoza katika safari ya prosper ya kusaka hawala ya fedha bila kujua wakati ukuta, na siku zote mvumilivu hula mbivu. Binti Mshamu aliendelea na safari ya kusaka zawadi ya ushindi katika ulimwengu uliotisha midhiri ya gamba la nyoka. Alijikuta katika ukingo wa dhimu alimowakuta kina Ame na Zidi, ambao maisha yao yamejengwa katika ndoto za almasi, kila siku wakitarajia siku njema. Hata hivyo, kiu yao ya haki haiwapigi mshiba mabebari wa Fenisi, ambao hawakuacha hata tone la maji. Wamekula mali ya maskini na kunywa damu nyeusi katika ulimwengu wa alfa lela ulela kando kando ya kisima Jaginingi. Je, enyi hadhira, mnafahamu kuwa tunaishi katika ulimwengu sawa na ule wa mwana kupona, ambamo ni vuta ni kuvute. Kila siku tukitarajiwa ua la faraja. Aidha, ni sawa na kuishi kwenye shamba la wanyama ambamo mkimwa na mkiti wameamua kulamba asali chungu na yenye shubiri na wamejaa hiba la wivu. Ulimwengu ambao wema hawajazaliwa na waja huota njozi iliyopotea kuhusu kina cha maisha.
Kina cha maisha. Maisha ya binti Mshamu ni mithili ya kichomi, lakini kabla ya mapambazuko ya machweo nitaandika barua ndefu na kuiweka pambo la tumaini. Nitawaagiza Morani, Kigogo, Ngoswe na mshtahiki Meya kuipeleka kwa mabepari